Morning, Father.
Good morning. Good morning. Hindu Lankesh, very active in the comment space. Thank you.
Good morning, Father.
Yes, Sinik, Kurian, yes, Bharati, yes. All these are active people here. Sukhaib, Abbas, thank you for the super chat. And Madhushri, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Josina Joy, Dorothy, Minnie Jackson, Bindu, and people hitting the comment space. Thank you so much. Invite people. Hello. Good morning. Nitya, after a long gap. Yes.
Was busy, Father.
Yes.
So I can't hear you.
It's okay. It's okay. Now you have become free.
Not like that. When I got time, so I said.
Let me share the link for some more people. If I have not shared the link, only Prabhakar, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I can get a super chat for rupees 10 or any amount above that. That will help us to reach more people. Hit the comment space. Where is it? Live is on, right? You have not started to join. Please check if the live is going good. Those are okay, okay. Very fact, I appeal to you. People are frightened, everybody is joining until they know no joining us. See. Yeah, send some messages over there. Yeah. It chat rate is 16. Let's read 30. All those who are at YouTube comment space, please comment. Where are you from? Hello, type in where are you from. You can also type in your concerns. If you have anything to discuss, we can discuss. We are waiting for 4 minutes. Invite your people from your contacts. I'm just sending the link.
Hi, good morning, Father.
Good morning, very good morning. Good afternoon, yes.
Good morning, Father.
But it is 24, we have to reach 30. Come on, everybody at YouTube, please post something. Post some learning also, whatever you learn. Meantime, you can prepare your brain. Yes. Falling in love with OET, yes. Click the button and share the link to your friends circle. Yes. Ranjani Mohan says, or share with your contacts. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. That also will help us to reach more people. Don't stop chatting, otherwise it won't reach, it will go down. Yes, thank you, Josina Joy. All super chats. Josina Joy, Lee Prabhakar. Josina Joy, if you are free, you can join Zoom here. You are an active learner. You'll be able to interact better. That means remind people at the subgroups to join. Please type in where are you from. OET Medici, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Shivu. Yes, good morning. Yes, Ishita, hi. We're starting soon. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Those who are here, please unmute your videos, okay? At YouTube Live, at Zoom Classroom, please unmute your videos. Jency, Paulo, Vinci, yes. Jameson, yes. Okay, try to interact at the Zoom comment space. We can't access Zoom. No, YouTube comment space. I can't access the Zoom classroom chat box. And I'm connected to live. Okay, let's begin with this minute silent prayer. No smiles at the Zoom classroom. Very, very expensive smile. Jameson, if you are not able to interact and on your video, you can join at YouTube. Okay. Vinci, Jency, and Paulo. Last call for you. Jency, Paulo, you can join at YouTube live since you are not able to unmute your video. Please. Yes. Need not admit them, okay? Nitya?
Yes, Father.
Yeah, again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from. Welcome to EduSkills OET Made Easy. Our mission is to
Oi,
make you fall in
Father.
love with OET. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribe the channel, give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and share to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum number of OET aspirants. Okay, that's great. And today we'll be looking into reading part B, some of the concerns being asked, and we'll be focusing on some types of questions. We'll briefly look into 12 types of questions, and we'll give examples specifically on inference-based questions. Okay. Yeah. Are you ready to go? Chat rate is just 17.
Yes, Father.
Yes,
Hit the
Father.
comment space,
Yes,
YouTube
Father.
comment space, those who are at YouTube. Why is my focus mode not seen in put in focus mode? Cool. 21, chat rate is 21. Yes, further, I don't know why the PPT is very small. That's why I attend via YouTube. We can come here, Josina. We will find out why it is. When you are here, we can check it out properly. It's not full screen, Father. Not full screen. Now it's full screen, right? Somebody message me not full screen. Josina, you can come here. We'll check out what's happening to PPT. Is it a problem for everybody? PPT is small.
No, sir.
Yeah, please mute if you have mute your audio. Okay, if you have a distraction at the background. Josina, I am posting the link here if you want to join. Josina is very active in all the platforms. Telegram, YouTube, WhatsApp community. So whenever we people, those are active, we feel happy that they are supporting the mission. And all those who are at the Zoom classroom here, except one newcomer, all are active members. Why Shanmuga is not seen today? No light?
No, Father, my daughter's still sleeping.
Okay, right. Chat rate is 20. To begin, we have to reach at least 30. Hit the comment space. Don't stop. If you stop, it will go down fast. There are only 17 people in YouTube. Very, very small number. Admins may remind in batch groups. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Fully for this. Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, Sini Abraham, thank you for the super chat. Ranjini Mohan, thank you. Dorothy, thank you. You can get a super chat by messaging continuously or by paying 10 rupees plus. That's from 10 rupees. Yeah, Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it helps us to reach more people. Yes, Elizabeth is buying every day. Thank you, thank you. Everybody can go to the lower link and click on it and pay 10 rupees and get a super chat. There'll be a crown with the message. That's not the amount, but it will help reaching more audience, deserving people. Friends, please join Zoom class on video, mute audio. Okay, on video and mute audio. Yes. Happy to be in this platform. Madhusri, thank you, Madhusri, for the super chat. Yes. Sine Abraham, thank you. Yes. Persistence. Okay, now it's time to start. Okay, let's see. Today we'll be dealing with major focus on reading part B. At the same time, we'll have discussions and we'll enjoy, keep smiling. And we'll be focusing on different types of questions. Specifically, we'll be basing ourselves on paragraph analysis and how to understand part B questions in reading. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yes, Father.
Sure. Yes. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Father.
Yeah, at YouTube, just type in if I'm visible. The screen is visible, just type in yes. Visible, Father. Yes. Thank you, Josina Joy. Yeah. And OET 2.0 reading part B. Question number 1. Okay. Let's make it slightly bigger. Oh, somebody is complaining they can't see. Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, Father. Yes, Father.
Okay. Now, bigger. Yes. Good. Now, the first question is this. Okay. If vaccines have been stored incorrectly, what are the hedging words?
If
If.
Vaccine.
Yeah, if is one of the very important words. If X is present, where will be the answer?
end of the paragraph.
End of the paragraph.
End of the paragraph. So you have to focus on end of the paragraph. If vaccines have been stored incorrectly, vaccines stored incorrectly. Okay. Vaccines formed. Okay. Option A, this should be reported.
Reported.
Reported. Okay. Staff should dispose of them.
Dispose.
Yes. Option C, they should be sent back to the supplier.
Send back.
Send back.
Send back. Yeah. So if vaccines stored incorrectly. Yeah, come on. Somebody who is happy to read with a smile. Yeah. Anyone? Hello.
Manual extract, effective cold chain. The
Yeah.
cold chain is the system of transporting and storing vaccines within the temperature range of +2 centigrade to S centigrade from the place of manufacture of the point of administration. Maintenance of the cold chain is essential for maintaining vaccine potency and in turn vaccine effectiveness. Purpose-built vaccine refrigerators (PBVR) are the preferred means of storage for vaccines. Domestic refrigerators are not designed for the special temperature needs of vaccine storage. Despite best practice, cold chain branch sometimes occur. Do
Okay.
not
Yeah.
discard.
Now you see till here, do we have anything about the incorrect storage? Everything speaks about
No,
correct
Father.
storage. Everything speaks about correct storage and transportation, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said when there is if, you can suddenly go to the last portion and find the answer once you're competent. Until then, you have to read everything. And if you don't find there, then only you can search other parts. You will definitely find there. So these are known as if questions or inference questions. Inference means at the end. Infer from the whole text, something is inferred. Inferred means concluded. So also you will have same type of questions with the hedging word infer. What is implied or what is inferred by the author? What does the author infer? All those words denote the answer is at the end. Now concentrate on this part.
Do not discard or use any vaccine exposed to temperature below +2 centigrade or above S centigrade without obtaining further advice. Isolate vaccine and contact the state or territory public health bodies for advice on the National Immunization Program vaccine and the manufacture for privately purchased vaccines.
Yeah, do not discard. Discard synonymous?
Dispose.
Dispose. Should dispose. Should dispose is opposite, right? Text says do not discard. So this is opposite of what the text says. Do not they should be sent back to the supplier.
Not mentioned.
Not mentioned in the Bible.
Not mentioned.
Yeah, you can have a doubt here. See, and contact the state or territory public health bodies for advice on national and program vaccines and the manufacturer for privately purchased vaccines. They are asking for advice, not sending back.
Yes.
Now sending back, they are contacted for further advice. Okay? Suppliers are contacted for further advice, so this is not the answer. So this should be reported. Where is the answer?
I contact the state or territory public health bodies for advice.
And contact the state or territory public health bodies for advice. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
Father.
So this is the answer. That's what we said. At the end, you will have answers. Is that cool?
Yes, Father.
Okay. Now let's check. You can see my screen properly. Is the screen visible?
Father.
Have to come to YouTube, right? Yes. So focus on 12 question types. If you see at the end of every video or the session, usually I give 12 types of questions in the outro of the video, right? So you might know most of them. And the reading part B, we say we should complete within 10 minutes. It's very easy to complete within 10 minutes, though they say you have 2 minutes for each question. Faster the better, right? So 10 minutes. 10 minutes is cool. So what are the question types? One I said gist-based questions are there. Yeah, gist-based means the summary. Normally you will find it in the topic sentence. And contrast word-based questions are there. After the contrast word, answer will explain. Contrast-based questions are there. There will not be contrast word, but then contrast expressions. Similarity and differences will be mentioned. And cause and effect language-based question. Topic sentence-based question. Negative expression-based question we have seen yesterday. Opinion-based question, opinion of the writer. Detail-based question. Where will be the answer? Detail-based question. Answer will be which part of the paragraph? Details. Which type of sentence?
Developing sentence.
Developing sentence.
Developing sentence. Developing sentence, yes. Yeah. Yes. Now, opinion fact-based question. Okay. Then lexical question, inference question. That's what we dealt with now. Okay. Exception-based question. Inference and exception-based go with the same structure. Okay. Even exception will be at the end. That's why we are focusing on this. Inference and exception, both at the same time, even detail-based question. These three go almost same as per the location of the answer. One additional question we will see just to identify this type of question. Okay. Sorry. This is not from the same text. We will take one more so that we can see another way of putting the if. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if. The previous one started with if, right? This question ends with if. Option A, a member of the surgical team is present. What are the heading words?
Surgical team.
Present, okay. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if there is severe leakage from the wound.
Severe leakage.
Severe leakage.
Nursing, always try to read this way, okay? With all the three options, you have to read the question stem. Then you will understand better. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if a member of the surgical team is present. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if there is severe leakage from the wound. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if they believe that the wound has healed. Okay. Now, if a member of the present surgical team is present, immediately you remove the dressing. Okay. Other one is if there is leakage, other one if it is healed. In what occasion a nursing staff is expected to remove the dressing? Okay. Post-operative dressings, please. Where will be the answer?
Last portion.
Last portion. Okay, come on with your smile now. Take these opportunities to read, okay? Don't worry about mistakes. Your mistakes are syllabus. I do make mistakes in medical language, yes.
Post-operative dressings. Dressings are an important component of post-operative wound management. Any dressings applied during surgery have been done in sterile conditions and should ideally be left in place as stipulated by the surgical team. It is acceptable for initial dressing to be removed prematurely in order to have the wound reviewed and in certain situations apply a new dressing. These situations include when the dressing is no longer serving its purpose. Dressing falling off, excessive exudates soaking through the dressing and resulting in a suboptimal wound healing environment. or when a wound complication is suspected.
Okay. So any idea?
Option
B.
Say
B.
Option B.
B.
Option B.
B. Yes.
Why is that?
Severe leakage.
Dressing when the dressing is
Excessive
exudate.
Excessive exudate.
Soaking.
Similar with leakage.
Wound complication.
Then there is from the wound soaking through the dressing. Through the dressing is from the wound. Right?
Yes.
So, any doubt with other options?
No.
Does it speak anything about a surgical team member is present? No, not given, right?
No, not given.
Only the first portion stipulated by the surgical team regarding the dressing. Not
Stipulated by, should ideally be left in place as stipulated by the surgical team. Surgical team is saying don't remove. Okay? Should ideally be left in place. Leave it in place. So it is not that a concept. And they believe that the wound has healed. It's not given, no?
Not given.
About wound healing, nothing is mentioned because it's the process. So you see, if, so answer is at the end. So if questions usually, once you're competent, you can simply jump into that last portion and look for the answer. Maybe the last two sentences maximum, and you will find. But in the initial stages, keep working on it, and you require. Or you can also sometimes translate this way, translate into Malayalam or some other language. Okay. Now, post-operative dressing. See the beauty of the paragraph. Dressings are an important component of post-operative wound management. So, what is the topic? Controlling idea?
Post-operative wound management.
Post-operative wound management is the controlling idea. That idea will control the whole paragraph. That's the beauty. Topics, controlling idea in the topic sentence. First sentence is the topic sentence. So, what is the concept? Concept is dressings. Dressings, yeah. You will see dressings repeated. Key concept will be repeated. It is acceptable to be removed with dressings. Let's see how many repetitions are there. Dressing. I'm just showing you how key concepts are repeated. Dressing. If you don't understand what is the key concept, you can identify this way. What is being repeated. Yes. Then next through the dressing. How many repetitions you have? Dressing. 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5,
6. Yeah, 6 repetitions. That's why that the key concept will be repeatedly used in the paragraph. Okay. Now, if you have seen that video, that's why I posted it yesterday, the paragraph structure of Peter Dunbar body paragraph. Did you watch it? I don't know how many of you watched. Some of you think you are competent in writing, so you don't watch, I know. But then you see, whatever we post, whatever we teach you, it's all interconnected. When you watch them, because I know majority have not watched that because it is writing. People feel writing is okay. But all these 4 subtests have the same skills developed. So I posted it yesterday specifically because today I will be focusing on these aspects of learning. Okay. Now, this is a post-operative wound management is a controlling idea. Now they are saying how it should be managed. Okay. Should be ideally be left in place. Don't remove. Next sentence, supporting sentence says, don't remove the dressing. Then it says, certain situations, it can be removed in certain situations. Then immediately the question is, what are the situations? Situations include, number one, dressing is no longer serving its purpose. Number two, dressing is falling off. Number three, excessive exudate shocking through the dressing. Okay. And wound complication. Okay. These are the things. So you see the points, sub-points, then point. How beautifully. 1, 2, 3, 3.1, 3.11, 3.111, 3.112, 3.2. This is how you have to practice. That's the best competency you can develop. Otherwise, you can put it this way if you don't understand that form of numbering. 1, 2, 3. This is A under 3. This is even subpoint under 3A, 3A. Then again subpoint under 3AA. Now, what are the situations? Dressing is no longer serving its purpose. What does it mean? It means dressing falling off or excessive exudate soaking through the dressing. So then when wound complication is suspected. Now you see, soaking through the dressing. There is severe leakage from the wound. That is B option. Excessive exudate soaking through the dressing. There is severe leakage. Excessive exudate means means severe. Leakage means exudate from the wound, soaking through the dressing. These are called synonymous language, synonymous language, and paraphrasing. Synonym means severe, excessive. One word showing another word used to give the same meaning. Exudate is synonym of leakage. So, excessive exudate. Please mute. Excessive exudate is paraphrasing, synonymous of severe leakage from the wound. Is the synonymous of soaking through the dressing. Okay. So the whole thing, excessive exudate soaking through the dressing is the paraphrasing of there is severe leakage from the wound. This is the competency you require. Okay. So what is the structure of the exception-based question? Understand this well, okay? There are so many questions in part B and C. Even in your listening, you have so many questions of this type. If you understand, you can concentrate. Even in the audio, you can concentrate at the end. No smiles? Okay. This is the structure, exception-based question. Para structure is this. At YouTube comment space, you can send some smiles, emojis, okay? Chat rate is very low. I need some energy. When looking at your images and the Zoom classroom with your smiles must give me energy, okay? Topic sentence says a general statement about diagnosis, medication management, something of that sort. Okay? Topic can be anything different, but the structure will be this. Now, this particular question which you have seen, it's speaking about a general statement about management. Okay? Post-operative wound management. And supporting sentence says a general rule. Generally, what is to be done? Generally, it should be left itself. It should not be removed. The wound dressing should not be removed. Then supporting sentence 2 speaks about exception. General rule is don't remove. But there are some exceptions. What is the exception? The next sentence, developing sentence gives the exception or exceptions, conditions, situations in which you are excused from the general rule. Excused from the general rule. This is the beauty of the structure. Sorry. Okay. Exception-based question, para structure. If you have not watched those 1 to 39 episodes, you will not understand because I have stressed in many of them about the paragraph structure. Unless you are thorough about it, competency is very, very big challenge and you will not improve fast. Okay. Thank you for everyone for hitting the chat box. Okay, exception-based question. Topic sentence, a general statement. Now, here in this paragraph, what was the general statement? Dressings are an important component of post-operative wound management was the general statement. Then supporting sentence gives a general rule. What was the general rule? Any dressings applied during surgery have been done in sterile conditions and should ideally be left in place as stipulated by the surgical team. The supporting sentence is a general rule which says don't remove dressings. Then supporting sentence 2 give the exception or the exceptions. What is the exception? It is acceptable for initial dressings to be removed prematurely in order to have the wound revived and in certain situations apply a new dressing. Developing sentence gives exception. Okay, conditions, situations in which you are excused from the rule. These situations include dressing falling off, excessive exudate soaking through the dressing, and when a wound complication is suspected. Okay, task analysis. This is the question. This is the topic sentence. And now nursing staff can remove. See the question stem. Nursing staff can remove if a dressing if. So in the later portion of the paragraph, you have this part, this message. Nursing staff can remove a dressing if they believe that the wound has healed. No, that is wrong. What is the answer? This should be read. Okay, I can't highlight it now. Answer is here. This is actually red. I have highlighted red. Should be in. So nursing staff can remove the dressing if a member of the surgical team is present. We said wrong. They believe that the wound has healed. They don't. It doesn't mention, but they are saying excessive soaking through the dressing, which means nursing staff can remove dressing if option B, there is severe leakage from the wound. Okay, I'm showing it again repeatedly because you need to fix in your mind this structure and find out this structure and write down when you practice in other questions. Okay, task analysis clues, synonyms, synonymous language, and paraphrasing. These are the most important thing. Okay. The first option says nursing staff can remove a dressing if a member of the surgical team is present. Should ideally be placed in, ideally be left in place. Opposite of staff can remove. So the just opposite. First option is opposite. Second option, nursing. Third option, nursing staff can remove a dressing if they believe that wound has healed. In certain situations, have to apply a new dressing. It is not healing. Prematurely. Removed prematurely means if they believe that the wound has healed. Removing prematurely means even before the healing happens. So those are opposites. And nursing staff can remove the dressing if option B, the correct option, there is severe leakage from the wound. The excessive exudate, severe leakage. Soaking through the dressing from the wound. Synonyms, excessive, severe. In one paragraph, one text, so many synonyms and synonymous language and paraphrasing is used. Excessive, severe, exudate, leakage. It doesn't mean you by heart these things. You have to understand in the context. If you by heart excessive means always severe, it will not happen. That's why I said don't go rely on list of or glossary of synonyms, but collect and keep a diary of these synonyms. Otherwise, what happens? You will by heart so many synonyms and you will have the illusion of competency. I know many synonyms, and that will lead you to wrong answers because synonyms are in the context. Okay, severe always need not mean excessive. It can mean something different in a different context. Exudate, leakage. Okay. Now, synonymous language. Excessive exudate, severe language. Synonymous language means a phrase substituted by another phrase. Okay. And soaking through the dressing from the wound. Now, paraphrasing. Excessive exudate, soaking through the dressing, paraphrased as severe leakage from the wound. If you are thorough with synonyms, synonymous expressions, and paraphrasing, you have no challenge at all. Definitely, you will score grade E. Because almost everything is based on these things. Along with that, you should know the basic strategies. That's all. If you love it, keep a smile and hit the comment space with a smile or emoji. Yes. Yes, Dorothy David has hit the comment space and she has reached 3 crowns, 3 super chats. Thank you. That's great. The more you hit, you get more crowns. Okay. Yes. Josina Joy, Minnie Jackson, Dorothy, yes. So opposites should really be left in place. Staff can remove. Remove prematurely if they believe that the wound has healed. Remove prematurely means wound has not healed. Varsha, thank you for the super chat. Yes. And these are opposites. Should they ideally be left in place? Staff can remove our opposites. Remove prematurely means you can remove before the wound is healed. If they believe that the wound is healed, is opposite. So see the beauty of synonyms, synonymous expressions, paraphrasing, and opposites used in this particular passage. This is how you have to keep writing your vocabulary diary. Diary of vocabulary, always I used to stress. Why? Because every word matters a lot. The word round, R-O-U-N-D, has 79 different meanings. So if you just by heart one meaning from a glossary, it will not help you. When the word round is used as a verb, there are 26 different meanings. And when the word round is used as a noun, there are 19 different meanings. When the word round is used as an adjective, there are 18 different meanings. When round is used as preposition, it has 9 different meanings. And the word round also has 7 special meanings. So, total 79 meanings, this simple word. 500 most used words in English have an average of 28 separate meanings per word. That's why I ask you, don't come by heart one meaning and use that meaning for everything. You will hit the lower score. Okay. See examples of common phrasal verbs, or what you call, you can also say synonymous expressions. Look into, investigate, cut down, reduce, keep on, continue, point out, indicate. Some examples. So always I stress, because I see often in so many groups, people are requesting for synonyms, synonymous booklets, and some of our admins have prepared long books, synonyms from their practice, but we never post it because that will kill your competency. That will kill your competency. That will never ever help. Otherwise, we don't mind posting it. So diary of synonyms, diary of synonymous language, or diary of paraphrasing, or you can make them these things together. Diary of words expressing emotions, diary of scale, then maybe one for diary of synonyms, synonymous language, and paraphrasing in the same book. Or you can take a big book and make 3 divisions, couple of divisions. Okay. Contrast words. Okay. Synonyms of must. All those things you can write down. Say, write, advocate, medical therapies, treatment, changes in lifestyle, changes in lifestyle. Can curtail down BP values are the cornerstone for the prevention. You can write synonyms, synonymous expressions, and paraphrasing. Okay. Now, if not, if you try to by heart get all the list of synonyms, you will have illusion of competency. That is not really competency. Illusion of competency will kill your score. Okay. Knowledge becomes skill by consistent practice. That is called competency. People say, well, Father, when you are doing it, it's very easy. But when I start practicing, it's very difficult. Now you are finding it easy because you have the knowledge. And even as you go on practicing consistently with patience, you will acquire the skill. Then definitely it becomes competency and everything will be easy for you. You will find it easier than me because I'm not a medical professional. Okay? Knowledge, consistent practice, skill. I have put consistent purposefully there. It's not just practice. Knowledge, consistent, guided practice. I must say that. Consistent, guided practice, which majority of our aspirants in our group are missing. They think I can just watch the recording. Maybe some severe exceptional situations are there. They cannot attend. That we understand. But some people neglect. Okay, let me watch the recording. I don't want to attend now. Just this is virtual classroom, we call it. Zoom classroom. Real classroom, face-to-face teaching, if it results in 90% competency, this virtual classroom will be 70%. And just watching the videos, recording their sessions will be 50%, not more than that. So always direct learning is important. Okay? Clarifying, discussing all those things. So knowledge plus consistent guided practice, CGP. Consistent guided practice leads to skill that is known as competency. Okay. One more question we'll look into the same time. Okay, this is additional, not from the same material, but we'll be continuing with the same material soon up. Just to confirm your learning. You'll be doing it, okay? Come on now, smile. Do you have stamina?
Yes, Father.
Sir.
Yes, Father.
Hello, yeah. Keep smiling. See, the red stamina has gone down. From 27 people in YouTube, there are only 15 now. Okay. How people can lose stamina so early? Yes, come on. Yes. Yeah. Doctors are advised to break patient confidentiality if
If
Is
break patient confidentiality is another concept. Yeah, main concept.
advise.
Advice. Okay. Yeah. Option A, failure to do so would put other people in danger.
Other.
B, they inform the patient of their intention in advance. Inform in advance. Inform
In
Yeah.
advance.
advance. And you can highlight anything for your understanding, nothing else, okay? Examiners are not looking at it. Option C, a patient refuses to disclose information relevant to their care.
patient refuses.
Refuse to disclose information.
Okay. Now, where will be the answer?
At the
Last
end of
portion.
End of the
Yeah,
paragraph.
last portion.
End of the
Patient
paragraph.
yeah. Can somebody read with a smile?
patient confidentiality. Confidentiality is central to trust between doctors and patients. Without assurance about confidentiality, patients may be reluctant to seek medical attention or to give doctors the information they need in order to provide good care. However, faced with a situation in which a patient's refusal to consent to disclosure leaves others exposed to a risk so serious that it outweigh the patient's and the public interest in maintaining confidentiality, or if it is not practical or safe to seek the patient's consent. Information should be disclosed promptly to an appropriate person or authority. The patient should be informed in advance that the doctor will be disclosing the information, provided this is practical and safe, even if the doctor intends to disclose without the patient's consent. So, yeah. However,
Okay, now who will explain? Same pattern. Just I want to see your competence. Anybody? How do you explain this paragraph?
so in the starting,
What is the structure of the paragraph? What are the clues? Where is the answer?
patient confidential topic. Confidentiality is the central trust between doctor and the patient is the topic sentence.
Okay, confidentiality is central. Means it should not be broken, right? Very, very
Yes.
important. Confidentiality is very, very important. Don't break the confidence. We keep on telling everybody the secret life of patients, the details about the patients. Will they open up? No.
No.
So very categorical statement, general statement. Confidentiality is central to trust between doctors and patients. Means that is very, very, very significant and important. Without assurances about confidentiality, patients may be reluctant to seek medical attention or to give doctors the information they need in order to provide good care. That is explanation of the topic sentence. Correct?
Yes.
What is the name of this sentence?
Patient confidentiality is
Supporting sentence.
supporting
Supporting
Yeah, supporting sentence. This is
supporting
TS
sentence.
topic sentence. I'm typing it because sometimes in the videos when you watch, I will not have full sentence written, full words, supporting sentence. Now, what is next? Tell me.
Contrast.
Supporting sentence.
Contrast word, yeah. Contrast word, if there is a contrast word, you know, even if there is no if, even otherwise, answer will be after the
After
After
the
the
contrast
contrast.
word. Okay? Anything else? Come on. Do it yourself. Anybody, everybody can join, no problem. Let's try. Anyone who gets it, just speak out loud. Speak loud. Be confident, no problem. Now, imagine that you are doing by yourself. Then how will you find the answer? See, earlier also we said in certain situations you can remove the dressings. Here also they are mentioning you cannot break the confidentiality, but in certain situations you are excused. Exemption is given.
refusal to consent disclosure.
Is others exposed to risk.
Others exposed to
a risk.
risk.
So serious that.
So serious. What is that? That is the paraphrasing of option
Put
A.
the other people in
Failure
danger.
to do so would put other people in danger. Okay, would put other people, others exposed to
Risk. So,
yeah. Yeah. Others exposed to so serious. Okay, answer is that. Now, what is the structure? That it outweighs the patient's and the public interest in maintaining confidentiality.
or if it is not practical. Safe.
If it is not practical or safe to seek the patient's consent, information should be
It should be
disclosed promptly.
promptly.
See, all these are additional informations given. Okay. Information should be disclosed promptly
to an
appropriate person. Then the patient should be informed in advance, all those things, provided this is practical and safe. Only if it is practical and safe, inform in advance, even if the doctor tends to disclose without the patient's consent. Please, please don't scribble on the screen. Somebody is scribbling on my screen. They are not familiar with the using, please. Bharati, please, or your kids are around you. Yes, Bharati, you are scribbling on the screen, maybe unknowingly. Yes, cool. So you see, exceptional situations. You got the idea, no? Same structure. General rule and exception. Then first they will give you a general statement. This is very serious, significant, tough. And next they will say you all should follow this. Then they will say, in certain situations, there are exceptions. And you will find same type of multiple questions. Many questions based on the same criteria, same strategy, same topic. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the answer is yes. So sometimes you can translate it into Malayalam, Hindi, just to show you, or Kannada. If you don't understand so find the beauty of the paragraph. Yeah. Otherwise, translation we don't recommend, but just to understand the beauty of the paragraph. If you have stamina, we'll go to the next question.
Yes.
The same material. Do you have stamina?
Yes, sir.
Stamina is not seen in the comment space, only 4 chat rates. Okay. Come on now. Okay. Question number 2. According to the extract, prior to making a home visit, nurses must. What are the Edging words?
Prior to making.
Prior
Prior
to making
Nurses
home
must.
visit, must.
Prior to home visit, nurses must.
Must. Okay. Heading is nurse home visit guidelines. Option A, record the time they leave the practice. Record the time
Record the time.
when they leave the hospital, and
Must
refill
fill
their
the
bag
yes,
with the candy and
must
chocolates
indicate their
and
intentions
okay,
to
whatever you
others.
want, and communicate their intention to others. Communicate to others. Okay. So you have to find out whether you have to record the time before you leave the hospital for home visit, or you have to refill your bag with all the candies and chocolates or medicines, whatever. Then third one is communicate your intention to others. Communicate to your colleagues that you are going for a home visit. You may not understand. You may not understand here in European context. If you go to America and all, no patients will come to doctors. There is some distraction from one instrument. Please move. Doctors have to take appointment from the patients and visit their home and give the treatment. Normally, that is the way. That's why here, home visits are very common, even for the registered nurses. So, find out whether to record the time, refill their bag, or communicate. Just come on, somebody with a smile, loud and energetic. Your energy will go to other aspirants, yes, even to me.
Nurse
Other,
home visit guidelines.
yeah.
When the nurse is ready to depart, he or she must advise a minimum of 2 staff members that he or she is commencing home visits. With
So,
one staff member
one minute. Anything to comment on this?
commencing home visit is like a starting. So advise a minimum of 2 staff members that here, has to inform.
Minimum of 2 staff.
Any similarity with any option? This is called topic
Speak
sentence
for
and
C.
topic sentence
Option
based
C.
question.
speak for the
Communicate
Yes,
their intention.
communicate their intention to others.
Yeah. And you see synonyms prior to making home
When
visit.
making a home visit.
home
When
visit.
When the
ready
Not
to
ready to depart.
ready
depart.
to
This
depart.
is known as synonymous expression. Okay. And
Yes.
must is here. And there should be must in the must
Topic
be
sentence.
there in the answer as well.
Answer.
See the beauty. Then do you need to read the rest of the thing?
No, Father.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So if you understand this, you need not read rest of it. And how long you require to do this task? Seconds, right?
30 seconds.
This is called topic sentence based. But in the initial stage, read everything, okay, and eliminate other things. Okay. I'm not giving detail. If there are beginners, let me know. We will teach you in detail. Okay. And here you see on
Return to
Return to practice.
On
after
return to
coming
the
back.
practice.
but
Which
they
means
are speaking, they are
after home
asking
visit.
according to the exercise prior to making you home visit.
Start to make home visit.
Yes.
So this is in timeline also. The second paragraph is speaking about what you should do after coming back. But the question is not bothered what you do after coming back. Before you go, what should you do? What should you do? Okay, you must do this. In that way, also, if you understand, you can eliminate the whole portion, the later portion. Okay, if you're cool, hit the buttons. At least one emoji in the comment space. Yeah. After. Okay, thank you. Annette, yes. Josina Joy is always in the front line to hit the chat. Yes, thank you, Josina Joy. And Josina Joy, if you are in the Zoom classroom, I wanted to have your experience being shared. Yes, would motivate others. Yes. Question 3. Before, yeah, hit. That rate is just 3. Come on, hit. We have from 27 because of your chat. We have reached 7 more people. 34 it is. Okay. We don't lose anything. Hit it. Everyone, any emoji that you love, any lesson, any word. That's what gives us. Yes. And Annette. Thank you, Annette. Yeah. Dorothy, yes. Luciana Joy, yes. Madhushri, yes. Dorothy, Mortha, yes. Yeah, others are not seen. Only these active people are seen. Prayer in question, so answer will be prayer situation. Yeah, exactly. You are right. Varsha, yes. Yes, thank you. Achigamani. Something, yes. Annette, yes. Sini Abraham, thank you. Yes, Varsha, Dorothy, Josina, Adira, Ranjit. Yes, Madhushri. Same people. I want those people at the YouTube. So many are there. Just type in one message at least if you love this platform. Everyone, at least type in where are you from, the country name or whatever. Or type in EduSkills or love EduSkills. EduSkills OET, patience, consistency, empower each other and grow together. Okay, if you have not liked, please hit the like button. If you love it, hit the like button. See now, the part in the analytics I can see, you can't see. Because of this hitting, some messages we have reached 39 from 34, which means within no time we have gone 12 reaches extra. If there is a modal verb in the question, focus on the modal verb in the text too. Yes, that is right. Mini Jasmine says, yes. That is cool. Yeah, great. That rate has gone to 59. That's something very great. So I have more energy now to go to the next. Shall we move? Yes. This is the next
Yes, sir.
question. Yeah, this is the next question. Yeah, thank you, Drupad. A guy who is helping us. He is preparing these PPTs for me these days since I don't find much time. Yes. Yeah. Question 3. What is being described in this section of the guidelines?
What?
What? Okay. Then?
Being
Describe.
described
Yeah,
Describe.
describe.
in this
In this section of the
guidelines.
guidelines. Yeah.
Describe.
Guidelines okay. Guidelines okay. Yeah. Option A. Changes in procedures.
Changes,
Changes.
In
best
procedures.
practice,
Well,
Okay. Changes.
best
best practice,
practice,
Best practice.
exceptions.
exceptions,
Best practice.
exception.
See, if you can connect with the previous session, are they speaking about exceptions?
Yes.
That knowledge will help you here to understand if they don't speak about exceptions. If they speak about exceptions, that would have been if. If they were to speak about exceptions, if the focus was exception, there should have been if in the question stem, and later on when you are competent, you will eliminate this without reading anything. Okay, later on, not believe me now, don't believe me. Okay, I'll say all this nonsense, but don't believe me, believe only after your experience, when you experience through your practice. Okay, come on with a smile.
Guidelines for dealing with hospital waste. All biological waste must be carefully stored and disposed of safely. Contaminated materials such as blood bags, dirty dressings, and disposable needles are also potentially hazardous and must be treated accordingly. If biological waste and contaminated materials are not disposed of properly, staff and members of the community could be exposed to infectious material and become infected. It is essential for the hospital to have protocols for dealing with biological waste and contaminated materials. All staff must be familiar with them and follow them. The disposal of biohazardous material is time-consuming and expensive. So it is important to separate out non-contaminated waste such as paper, packaging, and non-sterile materials. Make separate disposal containers available where waste is created so that staff can sort the waste as it is being discarded.
So, any explanation? Do they speak about exceptions? Exceptions. Now you need not dispose, carefully store and dispose. In certain situations, you can simply throw it away anywhere. Do you have any exceptions given like that? Some situations where you do not do this?
No,
General,
Father.
general statement is all biological waste must be carefully stored and disposed of safely. If that is a topic sentence, the whole paragraph will explain that topic sentence. Does it speak any, the topic sentence have any taste of changing the procedures?
No,
No.
Father. It's best practice.
Best practice.
Hospital
Option
protocols
B.
for dealing with waste and contaminated materials. All staff must be familiar. And this was a material time consuming and experience. So it is important to separate. No exception. Right? Make separate disposal containers available. No exception at all in this case. The previous cases we had exception. Here, no exception. So what is the answer? They don't speak anything about any change, right?
Option B, best practice procedures.
Yeah, best practice procedures. Describing best practice procedures. The whole paragraph speaks about what is best. What should be done. Must be treated accordingly. It is essential. All must be familiar. Then it is important to separate, make separate disposal containers available. All these are the best practices. Everything insert the same. And what type of question is this? Anyone? I did not underline, I did not highlight the sentence where there is answer because there is no sentence which gives the answer. So what type of sentence is this? The type of question is this?
Topic sentence.
This I highlighted just because it is topic sentence.
Gist-based question.
Yeah. Gist based. You can't highlight anything. Nothing is the best practice procedure. No synonymous expression anywhere. Paraphrasing, no paraphrasing. That's why we call the whole thing speaks about best practice procedures. Gist-based questions will give you more than 10 marks. So once you fall in love with it, and almost all, the first questions of reading part C will be gist-based question. You can't locate the answer immediately because they are from the introduction. That will be the summary of the whole article. So if at all you don't understand, skip and go. Skip and go the first question in both the texts. But once you get the crux of this gist-based question, you will simply answer it. Because the topic sentence says all biological waste must be carefully stored and disposed of safely. Okay? And there are no exceptions. Must it is. There is a best practice. Are you cool?
Yes, Father.
Yes. Shall we go to the next?
Yes, Father.
That's question number 4. Yes. Let me make it slightly bigger because some people are complaining can't see the slide. Okay. Yes. So, 4th question. When it is acceptable for a health professional to pass on confidential information given by a patient. See, same material, okay? Same material. You have confidentiality as the topic. If, earlier it was asked if, but the same thing, put another way. When it is acceptable, when can you break the confidentiality? So, to pass on confidential information means break confidentiality, right? Correct? Option A. If, say now if is here, if is in the answer options. I'll show you the difference. All three have if. If non-disclosure could adversely affect those involved. Option B, if the patient's treatment might otherwise be compromised. C, if the health professional would otherwise be breaking the law. Okay, read, let's see. With a smile, with energy. Come on. Don't delay. My energy will be lost. I'll stop.
Guidelines, patient confidentiality, where a patient's object to information being shared with other health professionals involved in their care, you should explain how disclosure would benefit the continuity and quality of care. If their decision has implication for the proposed treatment, it will be necessary to inform the patient of this. Ultimately, if they refuse, you must respect their decision, even if it means that for reasons of safety, you must limit your treatment options. You should record their decision within their clinical notes.
Does it speak anything about breaking the confidentiality?
No.
No. It says you must keep confidentiality. No way.
Yes.
Even if you limit your treatment, don't break the confidentiality. Okay, so the whole thing says you must keep up confidentiality, even if
the
you have
treatment,
treatment to be limited. Even if you have to limit the treatment, don't worry. Don't give that particular treatment. Don't break the confidentiality. That's why I said if questions, exceptions, always in the later portion. Once you are confident, you will not read the first paragraph at all. Yeah.
It may be in the public interest to disclose information received in confidence without consent. For example,
now you see?
It may be in the public interest.
Any option?
Non-disclosure could adversely affect those involved.
Yeah. Yeah. If it may be public interest to disclose information received in confidence without consent, then they are giving example. Read.
For example, information about a serious crime. It is important that confidentiality may only be broken in this way in exceptional circumstances and then only after careful consideration. This means you can justify your actions and point out the possible harm to the patient or other interested parties if you had not disclosed the information.
Possible harm. Possible harm to
Patient or other interested parties.
Patient and other interested parties. What does it mean?
Those who involved.
Those adversely affect those involved.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Theft, fraud, theft, fraud, or damage to property would generally not warrant a breach of confidence.
Okay. So where is the answer? In the later portion. Because there is, those term doesn't give if, it speaks about breaking a confidentiality. Since the term is not using if, all the three options are using if, that tells you it is conditional or exception in certain situation. If you really understand the previous question and this, we were 2 questions and this is same.
Yes.
Previous 3 questions. Actually, this is the 4th one in this segment. Now, except those 2, these are all from the same material, okay? That's what I'm saying. It's not hard work. OET is smart work. If you're not able to smile at the material, keep a mirror in front of you. As soon as you start practicing, smile at yourself for 3 minutes or at least 1 minute. It will be easier. And when you get blocked, stop. Don't practice more. Okay? Kiss the material and go. When you're fresh, you can come back and do. That's why he said quality practice, quality time. Quality time. The best time must be given. How beautiful. Okay? Second paragraph, as soon as it starts. So when you are competent, you know the answer is in the later portion. So if there are 2 paragraphs, you go to the second paragraph. There you will find in the first sentence itself, you have answer. Okay, 5th one. Hope you have some more stuff. 2 more. Shall we go on?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yeah. Then hit the comment space one more time, so that we have more energy. Yes. Everybody. Yes. And those who want to get some super chats, you can support us by getting some super chats. That doesn't mean when I remind you, those who have got it, again do it, okay? We are reminding those people who are not. And I want you to remind when in the comment space, if I forget. Okay? There are people with 2, 3 super chats. Madhushri has 3 super chats. Yes, 3 count. Now 3. Yes. More you hit the comment space also without even payment, without paying 10 rupees or 20 rupees or so, you get it. So super chat begins at rupees 10. I'm not familiar, those super chats they told me in the sessions. This is all arranged by tech team so that we have sufficient reads. Hope you have all liked. Click the like button if you have not done. Smiley is our signature. Thank you. I love OET and EduSkills, and thank you. Yes. Bharati Subin, we can crack OET. Thank you, brother. You are welcome. Yes. Love EduSkills. Yes. Thank you. We'll go on. Good. Question 5. The purpose of the email to practitioners about infection control obligation is to? Come on.
The purpose.
Yeah. The purpose of the email. Yes.
About infection control.
Yeah. About infection control is to. Now, actually here, this is not about, okay? When the purpose is asked, this is not about question. When the purpose is asked. So, about is the subtitle of infection control. Though about word is used, the main word is purpose of the email. They are asking purpose of the email, not about infection control obligations. They are connected, but purpose is subgrade. Okay. Option A, act as a reminder of their obligations. First.
Reminder.
Yes. Respond to a specific query.
Specific query.
Okay. Query. Okay, or specific query. Announce a change in regulations affecting them.
Change. Announce
Okay. Yeah. Email from Dental Board of Australia. Yes, come on. With a smile and energy. Fast.
Dear practitioner, you may be aware of the recent media and public interest in standards of infection control in dental practice. As regulators of the profession...
1 minute. Could you stop? You may be aware. What does it hint at? You are aware.
Specific query.
It's a that says we are reminding you, right? You already know. If it is a new query, you are asking a doubt, will I say, you know it?
Yes, sir.
No, that's the beauty of the language, But you are competent, as you know, which means I am just reminding you. As you know, you are supposed to
Remind.
hit the chat box.
Hmm.
But again, I tell you, it's a reminder. It's not that I'm telling you something new. Will you be asking, should I comment in the YouTube comment space? No. You may be aware. Okay, continue.
As regulators of the profession, we are concerned that there has been doubt among registered dental practitioners about these essential standards. Registered dental practitioners must comply with the National Board's guidelines on infection control. The guidelines list the different material that you must have access to and comply with, including the National Health and Medical Research Council's guidelines for the prevention and control of infection in healthcare. We believe that most dental practitioners consistently comply with these guidelines and implement appropriate infection control protocols. However, the consequence for non-compliance with the appropriate infection control measures will be significant for you and also for your patients and the community.
Anything? Are they responding to any specific query or announcing any change?
No.
No.
No, they are saying you are aware, you must consistently comply with these guidelines. However, if you don't comply, what happens? There will be greater loss and injury. After the contrast word, it is stressed and said, if you don't comply,
The
if you don't,
consequences.
if you don't follow one mentor, you will attempt OET 10 plus
Many
times. Okay?
Yes.
Right? And I know people are there, sometimes people come to the classroom and they attend here, those who joined here in 2017 during Corona or so, and 18. They go to different institutions, then again they come back after 5-6 years. By then they might have attempted 10 to 15 times. Okay, so that after, however, also it is less than said. So what is the purpose of email? Now, what type of question is this? What type of question is this? No, a type of question. Actually, there is no paraphrasing anywhere. This is the answer, right? That's what you agreed upon. It's a reminder, right? Are you sure? Respond fast. See, when you don't respond,
email.
when you don't respond, we will lose the energy. Okay. So there is no actual paraphrasing of this anywhere. Do you have any synonym or synonymous of reminder, obligation, anything?
No.
You may be
You
aware.
may be aware.
Where must is there, obligation says about obligation, but there is nothing other than that. Consistently comply with, again says obligation, but there is nothing paraphrasing of the answer. So what type of question is this? It's gist-based question. But only when you're competent with this tone, you may be aware, must comply with. With this tone itself, you will understand it's a reminder. The tone of the language. Otherwise, it is gist-based. The whole paragraph speaks about their obligations, reminding about their obligations. Clear? And such questions will yield you more than 10 marks. Why? Because 40 questions, 500 marks. All questions doesn't carry equal marks. So, this is last one in this segment. Question number 6. Oh, This energy is very dull. When you are very dull, I will have lesser sessions. That's my problem. I feel people are not that interested. Cool. Sixth one. The results of the study described in the memo may explain why.
Result of the study.
Results of the study.
Explain why.
Explain why. Next. Yeah, describe is okay. You can highlight if you want. Option A. Superior communication skills may protect women from dementia.
Superior communication.
skills.
Option B. Female dementia sufferers have better verbal skills.
Better verbal skills.
Better verbal skills.
Okay. Option C. Mild dementia in women can remain undiagnosed.
Remain undiagnosed.
Now, see, the heading is Memo to Staff Women and Dementia. Women and? Dementia. Do you think dementia, people will inject some dementia virus to have better communication skills so that you get good scores in your speaking subtest in OET? Just imagine, what is the connection between communication skills and dementia? If you have dementia, you will have better communication skills?
No, Father.
No, Father.
No, if that is the case, we can ask some doctors in this group to inject some medicine where you have the dementia so that you perform well in your speaking subtest. You will have better communication skills, right? So sometimes you have to think in this way, very gamification of the thing. Superior communication skills may protect women from dementia. So communication skill is medicine for dementia. Have you heard of it anywhere?
No.
If you have good communication skills, if you are a good orator or speaker, you will not have dementia. Second option says female dementia sufferers have better verbal skills. Same, no? It is same. First and second is same.
Yeah.
First one says if you have superior communication skills, you will not have dementia. And second one says
the
female dementia sufferers have better communication skills. If you really enjoy these things, you will not read anything.
Yeah,
the answer is option C.
And they are speaking about the result of the study about women and dementia. Will the study reveal something about dementia or about communication skills?
Dementia.
So that's what I said, the concept-based hedging words are important. Superior communication skills, better verbal skills. They are same, right? Both the options are same, put in different words.
Yes.
And when it is results of the study, where will be the answer?
End. Result will be end of the paragraph.
At the end. At the
End.
Now let's see without reading anything else, go to the last paragraph. Let's see where is right. Once you're competent, you will go that way. Read.
Because verbal memory scores are used for diagnosing Alzheimer's, some women may be further along in their disease before they are diagnosed.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Some women may be further along in their disease before they are diagnosed, which means they are
mild
already
dementia in women can remain undiagnosed. Remain undiagnosed. That's why I said if you have guided practice, you will not get into all the struggles. Even you need not read these. You can simply eliminate these two without reading if you understand the concept-based hedging words. Even otherwise, results of the study always keep questions. The results will be at the end, right? First, they will not declare results, then go for study. That's a common sense. So, whatever the paragraphs you have, last one or two lines will give you, sentences will give you the answer. This suggests the need to have an increased index of suspicion when evaluating women with memory problems. Explaining the same thing. Then, do you need to spend time on these things?
No, Father.
No.
Then how do you say time is a problem, time management? How can I speak of time management? EduSkills always respects the copyright, but we are not sure from where this material has come. Somebody has sent it, so it's cool. Yeah, please.
When you're teaching, it looks very easy to understand and to find the answer. But when we are doing it alone, finding difficulty to spot the answer.
That's why I told you, when I teach, you are getting the knowledge, strategies, tips. But you have to practice. I said you are practicing reading skill, not reading knowledge. Like driving skill, swimming skill, singing, dancing. When you see the teacher dancing, it is so easy, right?
Yeah, I used to struggle a lot in Part C, but when I applied your strategy, now I'm able to score the first passage, there will be 8 questions. Out of 8, 6 I'm able to score. I am trying to apply that, like understanding the paragraph, each paragraph, the idea what they are trying to say, then going to the question and searching for the answer. I'm applying that strategy, so I'm able to score a little better than my previous practices. But still, the struggles are there.
Struggles. That's what I said. One of the killers of your competency is your score. The better scores you are getting in the initial stages says you are not practicing well.
Okay.
Scores are counted only in the mock test. Until then, scores and time is not a matter at all.
Okay, fine.
Don't worry about the time. Time management, there is nothing called time management in competitive exams. Once you acquire the skill, time is automatically defeated. Now, you see results of the study, immediately you know it is in the last sentences. 1 or 2 sentences. Read, go there and read. Finished. Understand which is the option similar to that. So time is automatically defeated. There is nothing that you learn time management. You can see big thumbnail headings. Time management in OET will be taught in this session. You can't teach time management unless you acquire the skill.
Yes,
you know, when I started my classical dance classes when I was young, you know, they were showing so simply the tattadavu, allaripu, all those things. But for me, I was hitting my foot like anything, and it was swollen. Both the foot were swollen, and I could not walk properly. It takes time to be a classical dancer, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean so many things are there, but basic steps you have to learn. So practice, knowledge, consistent, guided practice leads to skill. The main problem with majority of the OET aspirants, why they spend huge money, waste huge money, and get depressed, mainly because they don't have guided practice. They don't have guided practice. If a young man goes to the gym, if he has no guidance there, nobody to guide him there, he will have everything lifted, and next day he will not get up from the bed. Practice should be guided and consistent. Some people, okay, they attempted an exam, they did not get required score, then they hate OET and they don't touch OET for 6 months. After that, again, they come back to OET. Imagine if you have a fiancé lover and sometimes you don't like what he said and you don't speak to him for 3 months. Then again, you come back after 3 months. How does he feel? He or she. Also, OET feels bad. So be consistent. Be consistent, yes. And I tell you, I've not selected anything. I have done almost like there are more than 1,000 recordings. I tell you, reading there are more than 400 recordings, I believe. Every material I have dealt with the same strategies. There cannot be any change in any strategies unless OET brings a change, which has not happened after 2017 November. 2.0 was the variant. And they will announce it in their website at least 6 months prior to any change. There are people, everybody messaging in the group, can you give me the new writing, the case notes?
Writing.
Yeah, what is new? Nothing new. And if I have not gone through, please go through that yesterday's 4 minutes video. One paragraph structure of, body paragraph structure of
I've
Peter
gone through
Dunbar.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go through it and write down it. That's why yesterday I took a lot of pain, lot of time. The whole day I spent because tomorrow I will not be able to take a session. So I spent a lot of time. I posted these things and I posted many new videos in the episodes as well so that beginners can watch it. Particularly, that's a 4 minutes video, but gives you clear structure of the paragraph. If you get that, you can easily sort out the case notes and prepare the paragraphs. That's not only for writing, reading, listening, and even in speaking, you need to know the paragraph structure. Not only for OET, it's also same for IELTS, TOEFL, and everything.
Okay, Father. Thank you.
And such, yeah. Don't worry, take time. Little patience is required. Yeah, I have prepared a C also, but we will not go into today. I'll stop sharing. Okay. And any other concerns?
Father, I think question 4, I have some doubt.
Question 4.
That answer option, there was a if condition. Question 4. Yeah.
All the three if was there.
Yeah, you were explaining that yes, Father, tell me.
That's what I said. If there is no if in the question stem,
Okay.
answer option, when they ask when it is acceptable to break confidentiality, means in some circumstances it is acceptable. The question stem means in some situations breaking the confidentiality is. So if there is no, if at all there was something without if here, imagine there is no if here. Immediately you can eliminate that option because that will never be the answer because they are asking about a exceptional situation. So they have given 3 ifs in all the 3 options. Yes. Or imagine 2 options have no if. Okay? Yes, without reading, you can eliminate those 2. Because the question is speaking about a situation where you can break the patient confidentiality. This is another way of putting the same question. Inference question or exception-based question. Got it?
Yes, Father.
And once you're most welcome. And once you get into this crux, it's so enjoyable.
Yes, Father.
You'll be mad with OET.
But we want to clear in the first attempt.
If you want to clear and leave OET, OET will not love you. Yeah. English for life, not for OET.
Yes, sir.
And I know from my analytics, whoever has come to EduSkills for first time without going to many other training centers, they have cleared majority, 90+% have cleared their OET in the first attempt. And earlier when I was in a campus, we were offering this OET for 10,000 rupees fee. And we had a group of staff as well, very competent staff. And the condition was this: if once you tell them, we assess them, then we tell them you need 1 month training or 2 month training or 3 month training. It's like full time they are staying with us. Okay? If I say 1 month training and after that, if they don't get the required score, the 10,000 whole money will be refunded to them.
Refunded, okay.
Yeah, that was a challenge for the staff as well.
Yeah, they have to train the student as competent.
And we succeeded. Only one incident I remember. I returned the money. She's in UK now. That was an incident where she was supposed to get at least 2 A's, but then she was traveling to the examination center and 2 buses collided, and she got stressed because of that accident. Nothing happened to her, or nobody was injured, but because of that accident, she was so confused. I will not reach the center and all that. But meantime, I sent somebody with the bike and took her and put her into the next bus stop, and she reached there. But because of that confusion, accident and confusion, she lost. But within 24 hours, we refunded her 10,000 rupees. None of our faults, but then still, we said, if the result doesn't come, no excuse, no explanations, you have to. So that clarity we have. Once you learn guided practice, definitely you will.
Yes, Father. Thank you so much, Father.
Yeah.
God bless you, Father.
Here we go. Anything else? This is a golden opportunity where you can discuss. Anybody wanting to come to Zoom classroom for a direct interaction, you are most welcome. I am posting the link in the UPT comment space. Now you can come 5 minutes and leave also if you want to ask something directly. Hope all of you have hit the like button, and also see when you go to the YouTube channel, like all the buttons, and even some, if you have 1 minute, just spare 1 minute and go to the comments and just click the like for the comments as well. Or if you can answer them, you can type my number 9448441393 if they ask, well, how can I attend the live classes? You might have seen I respond to all your comments in the YouTube comment space, right? Haven't you received?
Yes, Father. Yes, Father.
Yes, yeah. If I am doing that, at least you go whenever you have free. That's how you support this platform. Otherwise, platform will not survive, I tell you. It's not easy to run this. It's very expensive. So we are running it free. So in whatever ways you can help us, every day take 2 minutes, go to YouTube and respond to the comments, like all the comments, whichever, all comments are definitely likable, right? And encourage them. Or if they ask something, tell them how they can. And make sure that you have saved my number in the contact. Then only you will personally get the links and other things. You know, inform people to save my number 9448441393. And ask
Okay,
them
Father.
send a message to me in that number in WhatsApp so that I save their number in my contact, please.
Sure, Father. Sure.
That will save my time and we reach more people. Yes. Anyone else? I have posted the Zoom classroom link in the Zoom comment space, YouTube comment space, if somebody wants to join and discuss something.
Good morning,
Okay.
Father.
Good morning.
How are you, Father?
I am good. I am good.
Father,
I am putting it in focus mode because if you want to keep your privacy, you are not seeing who is speaking and all. If you want to be on screen, you can let me know. Okay. If you want to share something and you want to be in the screen, it's cool. I can. Yeah, please.
Father, yesterday I sent you reading material. Father, this is okay if I do practice with this material? The sixth chapter I send you, the one picture I send you.
I don't know exactly. Like, that's why I asked you to send I did not understand what is it. So I asked you to send a soft copy of the book if you have, right?
Okay, Father.
Yeah, otherwise I don't understand from that one picture. I don't understand.
Because
Father,
there was, I will tell you, Father, there was written here the name of subjects like feeding tube, tetanus, necrotizing, or
those things can be written anywhere and by anybody. But once I know the material, I can tell you whether it is authentic or not.
Okay,
Otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That's
okay,
cool.
Father, I will make the picture and send to you.
You don't have a soft copy?
Okay.
If you can, need not make the picture, no? You can. Is it a book? Hard book?
Yeah, hard book. Yeah.
Oh, then it's difficult. You don't have a soft copy of it, right?
No, Father.
Where did you find it?
Before, Father, before how many years? Before 2 years before I was joined one academy.
Okay. I don't know. The authenticity I can't say otherwise unless I see the materials, no? You have just sent me a picture of the content page. With that, we can never make out whether the material is authentic or not. Otherwise, you have to make the images, photos, and send. But you have enough materials in our file segment. And even otherwise, we will be giving tasks. That is more than enough.
Father, already I print that books now. So that's why I'm thinking again I have to print.
Yeah, now the problem is this. You already purchased some medicine for 3 months. Now doctor says you are healed. Now you need not continue it after 1 month. Since you say you have purchased anyhow, I will eat it. That will not be beneficial. Okay. Yeah. So many people do that.
That you are giving very nice example.
because I paid. No, there are people who, like recently, somebody, a couple of months back, one girl told me, one example without name. I have already registered in one institute for 3 months. I advanced in 3 or 4 months advance. I paid 20,000 rupees and I registered. So actually, I want to learn here, but what about going together? I said, better if you have decided to go there and come back. Then we'll build up the rest. Okay, I don't want to. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell her, not you. Tell her not to go there. But I knew if she goes there, she'll be bad because I know the institutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she went there 3 months. She did not even continue. After 2 months, she discontinued. And after a long time, I asked her. Then she said, with that torture that in the institution, I stopped OET. Because she paid money, she went there. So she got motivated and depressed. And she stopped OET. Sometimes, even if you have paid money, you will have to give up. You can't help it.
Further
Anyhow,
that,
if you are particular, you can send me the images. I'll let you know.
okay, 2 years
But
before I joined that one, but I didn't succeed.
Yeah, Josina Joy is not here. Otherwise, she would have answered this, which I don't want to directly answer. Like, because institutes cannot have competent teachers. If you need a competent teacher to teach the strategies of OET, you'll have to pay minimum 10 lakhs per month. Which institute will pay for a OET teacher 10 lakhs? Yeah? Because none of my batchmates work for less than 30 lakhs per month abroad.
Father, I'm afraid of OET.
Afraid of?
OET.
Who is that? Who is afraid of OET?
It's me.
I can't see who is it. Is it Fatima?
No, a new member. I just only today is my first time of joining.
Okay. See, if you are afraid of your boyfriend, what can I do? How can we? Yeah. Only thing you have to know more, better, communicate better, speak more, interact better, then you will fall in love with OET. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, unless you start loving OET, I find it will be terrible for you, the whole process. And I've been taking all challenging passages and texts being sent by the students. I never took any collections of my own. It was all sent by students. Only thing, all the 5 materials of reading I did from the official website, I explained. And even the ebook first volume was prepared on that with all the strategies to prove that official OET materials are crackable with these strategies. Anything else? And I find now, since I have some more time, I thought of taking more sessions, but people are not able to follow me because you are practically scheduled, maybe. There aren't even a group of people who are able to do the. Yesterday, I gave one extra. I edited it with taking long time, hours and hours. I just to test you whether you'll be able to practice that listening practice. But I saw very few did practice it. And I thought there is no use of doing it. There's the actual 7 steps and the real scientific way of practicing.
Father, I have one question. Can I ask?
Yeah, please.
Father, I do have any material so for that we can practice, that we can print and we can practice. Is it possible?
Yeah, what you can do is you can go to the what you call the file segment. If it's for reading, go to the file segment. You touch the main Telegram group, you know, EduSkills, OET EduSkills International. Touch the title. Okay. Then you will find media, music, file. Go to file. You have enough materials given there. Okay, yeah.
Thank you so much.
And you are asking this because you have not watched those 39 small episodes. In that essential for OET training at EduSkills, we have explained all these things. That's why we tell you beginners all must watch those things. Even if you are not a beginner, you are starting your training with EduSkills, you must watch. Those videos are just 3 minutes, 5 minutes or 7 minutes, 39 videos. Maybe later part when it comes to paragraph structure and other things, it is 8 minutes or 10 minutes. Otherwise, short videos, but gives you so many techniques. Yesterday, somebody messaged me how to use Grammarly is the best part of my learning at EduSkills OET. We have explained how to use it, free software and all those things. How we can use it for correcting your letters, all those things we have explained. Yeah. See, you miss so many things if you don't watch those 1 to 39 episodes. Now it has gone to 46, but at least 1 to 39. If you don't watch, you miss so many things at EduSkills because we will not know whether you know them. We presume that you are aware of those things. That's why we have edited it and kept separate for beginners. Even the playlist is separate for beginners. Yes. Got it?
Actually, I watched, but some of the videos only I didn't.
Okay. You must watch.
But I
Okay,
will
then
watch
only do
everything.
others. Yeah, watch all those 39 episodes, small episodes. Only after that you proceed. Otherwise, you'll be struggling in the darkness. Even those 39 episodes to edit, it has taken hours and hours together. So, thinking that without that you cannot move on, from our experience, we have put it. Yes. Got it clarified, and we'll be providing even otherwise, like ebook is getting ready. Once it is published, everybody will be given free. That you have all the materials. First you practice the materials, then you watch the video, then you have PDF explanation of all strategies in PDF format. Anything else? And we'll be starting soon. We'll be starting the discussion. Maybe by next Monday, we will go on with the discussions. Okay. And only those who are interested, we will fix the timings and we'll make a separate group for that. You're not even special batch. That will be a separate group with a limited number of people. Those who are really willing to enhance competencies. Many of the previous batch members want to join the new batch as well. Other strategies, so definitely you will crack OET. Okay, Josina, thank you. Josina, why do you say, do you find the PPT very small when you are in Zoom classroom? Those who are at Zoom? Is it a common issue? I just wanted to find. I'm asking people at a Zoom classroom. So somebody mentioned I am not coming to Zoom classroom because the PPT is in very small. So I attend from YouTube Live.
No, further. If they are feeling small,
No, you can see.
they can
You can
make
even
it big.
Zoom. You can
Yeah,
even Zoom. That's why we always
Yes.
suggest you to have 2 phones, if possible, 1 computer, 1 tab, or one phone extra, so they can Zoom it as required. Okay, and read it properly. Shanmuga, do you have new materials for the discussion? When are we starting UK discussions?
Today I'm going to give some introduction for them because
Yeah, if you want to give an
they are
introduction,
feeling.
yeah,
I
once
think
we
they are feeling some discomfort, so I just wanted to give some overall introduction.
Now, what you can do now, when we exit this, I can keep you alone here. You can just have a small video so that you can freely speak to them. No? They will listen to it and
going to drop my daughter to school further.
Yeah, no, after that you can, otherwise you can just
after
put
that I can do.
on, even you can on Zoom, like, no, it's free for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
you know
40
it.
minutes. That's
You know
what I
it.
planned today.
Then you can record, or you can record in the phone and send me. I will edit it and just put it immediately. Okay?
Okay, further.
Yeah, then it will be clear for them.
Yeah, because I felt some of them still they're not coming forward, so I just wanted to give small introduction.
Otherwise, we'll see. We'll club it. Don't worry with this other discussion, 8:30 discussion. If not, many are interested. But in the initial stage, they will not come forward. Only when you put the task, they will start taking it up.
Yes,
Yeah,
Father.
maybe. And I wanted to give different materials than the same materials being repeated in the
Yes,
discussion.
Father.
No?
I also felt that one.
Do you have the
I'm keen to
materials?
find new materials that they haven't done from
Okay,
our
maybe you
group.
can ask in the admin panel. I had asked once. I don't know whether they posted. Maybe a part Anita Taj had posted. I'll have to check whether they are different. And
Okay, Father.
once I had asked in the admin panel, if you have different, then maybe Winnie Jackson, I had asked her to post the topics are covered in the discussion. Like part A, only 6, right?
Yes,
Six
Father.
and
Part
six
A
and
only
six
we
more.
got
6
six
and
sample,
6.
but we have
Yes.
other.
Yeah, 6 and 6 mock tests. So 12 materials. Other than those topics, if somebody else, I had asked them to post it. Maybe you can remind them, okay, to repost it. Nitya, you can just remind Minnie Jackson, even if she has posted, she can post one more time. Only the titles, like paracetamol overdose, cellulitis.
I got it posted, Father. I got all our material together, part A.
Yeah,
And I got
what I
all other
mean,
part A
yeah.
samples.
Now, you know what are those topics, but all new admins are there. They don't know what are the topics that we have covered in previous
Okay.
discussion.
Okay,
So if
okay,
the
Father.
topics are posted there, other than the topics, whatever they have, they might post it there. We can use it for discussions. Did you
Oh,
understand?
that's a good idea. Okay, Father. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we will all share each other, or even a special batch we can post it and we can ask them. Other than this, if we have something, so that we take up new challenges. Then if I have not explained it, I will explain it before you do the discussions
Okay,
if you
Father.
want. Yeah. Anything else? Are all here? You don't know. No news.
Yes, Father.
Yes. All got tired. How can you get tired when we are doing such sweet things? Okay, anybody wanting to come to Zoom classroom, I have posted the link again. We'll be closing the live. Okay, you can come here if you want in this section for 5 minutes, next 5 minutes. Yeah. Anything else you want to ask? And shall we all pledge? Everybody, just give me a, if you can spend 3 minutes for EduSkills, going to the YouTube comment space and liking the messages, liking the videos, and see that you don't click on any video if you don't have sufficient time to watch the whole video. Okay, sometimes if like people like Shanmuga or people abroad, if you have unlimited data, you can click on a link of the playlist and click
I
on
will
that
make sure for that. I will not click because if I don't have time, I will not click, or else I will just run out. I will run the video.
No, what I am saying, yeah, run the video. That's what I said. If you have unlimited data, when you go to sleep, keep phone for charging and click on that one link, playlist link. Then there is a option play all. Just click on play all and go to sleep. You don't lose anything, but that will help the platform a lot. Reaching, no?
Notification comes, I will just, if I click the video, just I will run the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
video.
Yeah. Don't click unless you have time to watch it, because only first click, our 1 hour video, our maximum duration watched is average is 6.5, which means that kills the platform. It doesn't reach at all because the YouTube algorithm reads that majority of the people are not interested to watch this video. Then that will not bubble up in the YouTube search space. So if you have, can you spend 3 minutes? Just say yes in the YouTube comment space, all those who are at YouTube or Zoom. And those 3 minutes, just message in your group and main platform that I am going to spend 3 minutes now for the platform. What are you going to do? So that others will be motivated and reminded. 3 minutes, just click the like buttons, click the messages and answer them, couple of them at least. Okay. Even the messages, I hope you find click a like button, right? Whatever the comments you have put, just click on that like button. If possible, give some motivating answers, small answers. Or you can even post the links there or share my number there to ask them to message me if they are new. Even yesterday I had to do that myself. If I spend time on that, I will be wasting the precious time which I can give you in teaching.
I saw
So,
for every video has EduSkill comment yesterday.
yeah. Every videos, last 2-3 days I have been commenting is. Even there is a community, you can join there as well. And since the participants are very less, the tech team has also introduced a subscription. Since I have some extra time, I'll be helping even personally. That's mainly because our mission of doing the ebook we have to complete, which is done by a team of people whom we have to pay. So, yes. And view duration is very, very less. So please help to improve the view duration. Go to sleep with a playlist on. Hello. Please mute. Please mute. Who is this? Please mute. Who is that?
Veronica, can you mute your audio? No.
Veronica? Yes, I muted her. Yes. So I got 1 yes, OS, 1 yes, 2 yes. I am good, Jayabila. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yeses I got. Other shoulders and muscles, I feel they are yes, right? Okay. And motivate others. I will spend 3 minutes. Thank you, Dindu. Yeah, Dindu is already doing, I know. Some of you are already doing it. And those who have free data, please run the videos, okay? So, like, you don't lose anything, but the platform will grow. Will reach more people. Okay. Let's come here. Thank you, Fatima. Yes. Let me see in the comment space. Somebody joined here. I don't admit it, right? Yes. So, yeah, Dorothy. Yeah, some of you are really doing it. I know. When I go to the comments. And Josina Joy recently joined, but I know her very well because I have not seen her on the screen also. But then I remember her name because we see them in the platform, responding to everybody in the comment space, everything. Yeah. Sultana, thank you. I will do. Yes. No, that's how you support others. That will definitely God's blessings will be there with you. When I'm spending hours, I'm asking you 2 or 3 minutes. That's all. So that will help us reach people less. And did you all like this video? Did you like the session? Then you like the video. I will do, and I am leaving the Zoom. Okay, thank you. Yes, Adira Badran. Sure. Nothing special now. We are just listening to people. If you want to speak anything, you are most welcome. These are the opportunities where you get to build up your build up your confidence. Shanmuga is looking good with the new look. Okay. Become a foreigner, right?
No foreigner. Somebody asked, how can I do? You just go to the YouTube EduSkill and click the video. You can find the comments. You can like, or if you want to give any comments, you can give them comments or heart, or just appreciate them what they are doing it.
And also when you're working, for listening and all, when you're working, you can just play the video, just listen to it. I said repeat 1 week, Same videos you listen passively, need not be actively also. After the practice, that will help you to assimilate the accent and how the meaning answers are happening and understand different tones and the emotions, all those things. Yes. Today, actually, you did hit the comment space very well, so we had more participants. Those are the things which you can do. Yes, okay. Finish. Yes. And yeah, those who have data, free data, please see that you run the videos, okay? And don't skip the videos or don't open the videos unless you have time. Even if you find a notification, only when you have time, open the videos. Until then, don't. And try to do it within the day. Because when I don't see the feedback, now actually I wanted to take listening today. But since the practice given, very few have done, I did not continue. Then I took up part B. Okay. If there is no feedback, I will skip the modules. That's the thing. I'm ending stream, YouTube stream. Is there any meal you can recommend to boost one's memory? Is there any meal that can boost one's memory? There is a query. That's the best meals is to love. OET, love your people who are lying, who are learning OET with you, and try to share something so that others grow. That's the best thing. Memory will be enhanced. Okay. All the service that you do unto others with love will definitely enhance your memory. You know, I had cerebral malaria and my brain was affected. I was admitted in the ICU for 8 months on ventilator. They said I will definitely have if they save my life, I will have only vegetative life and my brain will never function. But I have come back with a better brain power and memory because I do engage in loving people and helping them and seeing them grow. So the best meals for memory is being happy and lovable and loving others.
ये एक तरीके का विज्ञान है जिसमें हम व्यवहार को समझते हैं. इसमें हम ये समझते हैं कि कोई अगर व्यवहार हो रहा है.
Who is that?
Anita.
हम ये समझते हैं कि किसी
Good morning, Father.
Good morning.
I'm at work.
Oh, Taj, yes, Anita.
Just came to say hi. That's all.
Yes. Hi, nice meeting you. You defeated me yesterday, so I don't want it to be defeated. So I edited
Yes,
more
Father.
videos. You defeated me by posting all the 39 videos so in the Instagram. So I don't want it to be defeated. So I sent you
That's
more
why.
videos.
That's why you started from 41.
Yes. All those corrections are done, right? That was by
Yeah.
mistake. No?
Yes,
You have
Father.
to
So
inform me.
far.
Okay, there is nothing. I am happy about it because sometimes when we are hectically scheduled, we make mistakes. People will
Okay,
get
Father.
confused. Yeah. But it took me some time to understand because I was watching the video, same title. But
Yeah.
what you are telling was about the description given there, which was typed.
That typing.
Yeah. Since I was a bit lazy because of the hectic schedule, I copied and pasted here, but I forgot to change the number. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Nitya. How are you? Long time.
Fine, and I was busy,
Still
so I
busy,
couldn't.
Nitya?
Still, I'm busy, but today I got time,
Yeah.
so I enjoyed.
Yeah. We'll send you some time, Nitya, if you don't have time.